It is 9:39 a.m. I want to go over a setup that I had with HILS, and this one is not really working out, but it could try if it breaks above 114 and maybe even this 116 level and trying to make a move towards the highs. It doesn't really seem to be up on news, or at least I can't find any news on E-Trade. And I bought this because this looked like a bull flag setup. It had a very nice spike in the morning, and then it had a bit of a sell-off, and it did get under VWAP. And once it got under VWAP, I was very interested in dip buy. And once that happened, I did go long, and that was at 9:35. I bought some right here at almost 110, and it just looked like something where it was going to try to turn around and make a move above VWAP, which was 110 at least. I think that's the right level according to yeah, TD Immediate Trade. I don't like the VWAP on E-Trade. I've learned that it's off, especially in the morning. So I did buy 80 shares there. I thought worst case it might break 107 and then it might sell off. And I thought worst case maybe it gets to like 85 and just like makes a big ugly red candle that a lot of listed stocks do. And especially if this one is just up on no news and it's just, doing some kind of a crazy run. I did sell because of how quickly it uptrended. 20 at 114 and a half in the same minute, so roughly around here is where I sold a piece, and then I sold the rest at 113 because it looked like it was going to do one of those things where it's downtrending and then it just works a little bit and then it sells off and fails. And I did sell everything for that reason. It's still holding 107 and it did try to make a move towards this 114 level and it didn't really break above it or this 116 level. I'll keep watching this, but there isn't anything that I want to do with this one anymore, and I'll keep looking for more setups. It is 11:02 p.m. and I'm here to call it off. It was just that one trade with HILS, and I did trade this one according to my risk level. I thought that worst case scenario with this setup, it breaks this level right here, and then it could drop as low as I think 90 cents. Yeah, 85 would have been a little too much, and it was still um, roughly around that $20 risk level. And it didn't really work out. It kind of worked because it didn't just immediately fail. It did offer a spike, but it just didn't seem like it was strong enough to get to the day high and try to break it, or maybe even this 120 level, which would have been like a round number resistance before the day high. It wasn't able to be that strong. And that was pretty much it for today. And if I were to have used the trend line in this case, it would have been a point where I would have sold where it definitely, opened right here at 110. The next candle passed the uptrending trend line, or at least under it, so no longer, bullish in that sense, and it did fail and downtrend some more, and that's for the rest of the day. Yeah, it did sell off, but it tried to come back, and that was pretty much it. This one was interesting. Which one was it? It was one that had like a super nice spike in the morning. It was this one, I believe. No, not this one, actually. It was the other one, if I could find it. Yeah, it was this one. I wish I was a part of this one. I do like the spike it had in the morning, and it would have been something cool to have tried. It did also offer, in theory, a bit of a bull flag setup as well. Kind of like right here, where it broke the trend line and then it kind of tried to hold around this level. Not necessarily where VWAP was, but it did make a move from the 1020s as high as the 1180s, and this one would have been a much better both flag setup. So yeah, I wish I was a part of this one too. That would have been super nice. And besides that, that was pretty much it for today. I would have liked to have been in CXAI, and I did try HILS, and it was a good attempt. It just didn't really work all that well. That's it for today.